Good, happy Saturday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, numerous accidents, bad road conditions, closed roads across the state. Let's take a listen to this video.
I lived in Manchester for my whole life. I knew AutoFair had a great reputation. I got a really good deal. I saved a lot of money coming here, and AutoFair makes it happen.
AutoFair Honda makes it happen with just your signature. Now buy any new Honda with zero money down, just sign and drive. New Civics, $199 per month, zero down, sign and drive during the Honda Dream Garage Sales event. AutoFairHonda.com.
And it is true. AutoFair makes it happen.
AutoFair makes it happen.
Tom and Shelley, just a relief tonight that the firefighters in that truck are said to be okay. It was a dramatic scene when we first got there and saw that truck on its side, just one of the many vehicles in the Granite State that had troubles with those slick conditions tonight. With the help of a tow truck, a Warner fire truck gets rolled back onto its wheels after it became one of the many vehicles seen crashed off the side of Granite State roads tonight because of snow squalls. Warner fire officials say the department has been busy.
It was a freak storm that came by and the highway was all ice and there were multiple accidents on the highway.
News 9 cameras also captured them helping clear this crash just half a mile down 89 South from where the fire truck rolled over. The female driver in this case was amazingly okay after the pickup truck landed on its roof. Meanwhile, first responders across the state were busy because of slick conditions. A 5-car crash slowed traffic on Route 106 on the Concord-Loudon line. One car had rolled over on its side, and the driver was brought to Concord Hospital with serious injuries. 2 other people were brought to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. First responders urging everyone to take it slow.
Okay, and there you go on that report. De-icing truck airplane collide at Logan Airport. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
We've spent a lifetime mastering the senses so you can get the most out of life. Visit masspioneer.org.
So take a look at this line. It's moved in the past hour, maybe a couple of feet, but I do have to say people in line do seem to be in pretty good spirits, and passengers telling me it's moved about 60 feet in the last hour. Most of these passengers waiting to rebook their flight to San Diego. They were on Alaska Airlines Flight 769, supposed to leave shortly after 6 p.m., but the plane was slightly delayed. It had to be de-iced due to the weather, but right around 7 o'clock, that plane came into contact with a de-icing truck. We caught up with one passenger who describes what she saw.
They started to de-ice the plane, and then a few minutes later, we hear people yelling from the back, because I was towards the front of the plane. From the back, they were yelling, "Stop the plane, stop the plane." And then they stopped the plane, and they eventually came over the speaker and said that they had an incident with the ice truck.
So now one person in that truck was taken to the hospital. No one on the flight was injured, but all of those passengers shuttled right back here to the terminal. They are being given meal and hotel vouchers. As you can see right now, they are trying to rebook, which obviously looks like it may take quite a while. Live at Logan, Nicole Burley, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Missing 9-year-old boy in Penobscot County found safe. A 9-year-old boy who left his school in Penobscot County around noon Friday was found just before 10 p.m. Sheriff's deputies were looking for Ronald Ross. Officials said Ross lives in Sherman and left the Cadon Elementary School in Stacyville on foot. Officials with the Maine Warden Service said Ross was located in the woods behind the school. They said he didn't appear injured and was safe. Two critically ill in San Francisco after drinking toxic tea. Two people are critically sick in San Francisco after drinking tea from the same Chinatown herbalist. The tea leaves bought in Sunwing Yo Trading Company contained the plant-based toxic acetone, the Department of Public Health said Friday. The man in his 50s last month and the woman in her 30s this month became critically ill within an hour of drinking the tea, and both remain hospitalized, officials said. Each person grew weak, then had life-threatening abdominal heart rhythms that required restrictions and intensive care. Atacon also as Monskhood, helmet flu, and Wolf's band is used in Asia herb medicals, but it must be processed properly to be safe. Health officials are working to find the origin source of the tea leaves, and they are warning others to stop consuming it. And now let's take a look at your event calendar and see what type of events are happening today in New Hampshire. Hearty cooking workshop at Strawberry Bank at 11 o'clock a.m. in Portsmouth. Guided galleries tour at 2 p.m. in Concord. Southside Journey and the Amesbury Junks at 7:30 p.m. in Plymouth. Maple Express at 10 o'clock a.m. in Candia. Figure Drawing Workshop at 6 p.m. in Manchester. Build Your Own Sanctuarium at 5 p.m. in Manchester. Moonlight Walk at 6 p.m. in Laconia. Predators of the Sky, live birds of prey at 11 o'clock a.m. in Manchester. And it's also at 1 p.m. today in Manchester as well. Run Before the Crawl 5K and Pub Crawl at 9:30 a.m. in Dover. More Xingtia class with Maya Heddercast at 12:30 p.m. in Meredith. Character Breakfast Series at 10 o'clock a.m. in Interville. Maple Sugar Shack at 11 o'clock a.m. in Interville. Community Turkey Dinner at 5 p.m. in Exeter. Free New Hampshire Saturday at the Career Museum in Manchester. Maple Sugar Madness at 10 o'clock a.m. in Laconia. Middleborough New Filmmakers Festival New England Tour, 2 p.m. in Concord. Live music at the Merrimack Bargainton at 6 p.m. in Merrimack. Free concert featuring Shaq Kunsheen at 2 p.m. in Hudson. and Funky Divas of Gospel concert at 7 p.m. in Hampton. And those are all the events happening today in New Hampshire. If you want to read more about each of those events, just go to visitnewhampshire.gov and click on what to do and click on the event calendar. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast. Have a great rest of your Saturday. See you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.